Okie dokie. Get all my windows adjusted over here. Things are doing things. All right. I have clicked a button. The logo off midstream. Well. All right, we're gonna pull out the old golem. And we're gonna try the sticks outs in mining, which I haven't done yet. So this is gonna be interesting.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Yeah, hand cam.
Stand by.
Whirling.
Your vehicle has been delayed.
Look at these lovely.
Goodbye. Welcome to the
Lovely
ASOP vehicle retrieval
Thrustmasters. Yep, so I'm gonna be using the Thrustmasters.
Insurance claim has been sent. Thank you.
Last minute in your video, I think I might have seen that.
Your vehicle has been moved to
Jaber, was that the one with the music video? And I think maybe you had like Space Tomato in it as well. Like you showed his YouTube page. I think I saw that.
Bye.
That was fun. It was the 300 Origin 300, I think. Nah, that's cool, man. I don't care. It was Origin, right? Origin 300 is what you was in.
Vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the
All
following
right.
location.
So we'll let everybody roll in here. You may see me reaching for my coffee every once in a while. Taking a swig. Because I usually get up at 5 a.m. because somebody's got to bring the sun up. So I get up at 5 o'clock. And today I went to my real world job. Come home. Stared at the wall for a bit. Fed the dog. Played with the dog. You know, got all this set up, so we're ready to. Got my coffee, the most important thing, coffee. I don't even know if it's Maxwell House or Folgers. I think it's Maxwell House, just because I ran out of the good stuff. Oh, I got a rifle through my shoulder. Let's fix that. You hope they get some 45 offsets. Got kind of addicted to those for your VKBs. 45 offsets. Do you mean like? You mean like so? Like the stick would sit at a 45? Like the is that what you're talking about? It'd sit like this? Like off of the out of the doodle dangler. I use very technical terms here. Where the I got you. I don't know. This is appropriate mining attire. I feel like we need to be dressed for the event. Let me see. Let me find me some clothes to put on. I need some mining outfits. I ain't got no mining outfits here. This is what we're wearing. Oh yeah, we're gonna take the old Golemer. Now, I'm not what you would call a mine. Oh, that's not even the right dang door, is it? You know what? Let's put my weapon in it though. Let's be official here. Let's put that weapon in there. In there, you know. Whoop! I'll clip through a little bit. There's my barrel. Oh, can I fire my sniper rifle now since it's pointing forward out my headlight, I think? All right, let me get in this thing. Yeah, so we're gonna see how these do for rock mining. I'm not much of a rock miner, but we'll figure it out. Well, I'll figure it out. Hopefully. Drink before fly. Hello, oh 07. Hammer Berlin. What's happening, Hammer Berlin? I'm gonna be a little backwards on remembering what's what because I've been playing live and PTU, and I have two completely different setups for some reason. I don't know why. Let's see. So, I mean, I guess a Damer is as good as place as any, isn't it? What we got is coming up. Heck, we'll jump to old Brios. We'll go see what Meemaw's doing. We'll start there anyway. Work our way around. Oh man, what did I have? Nope, that's not it. One of these buttons. Aha, there it is. Yeah, these are completely backwards in the way I have them set up in PTU. Watching me and the Solars. Yeah, so as a disclaimer, this is a sponsor video by Thrustmaster. They did send me these sticks to get me to give a review on, but as I have said before, I will not review anything that I don't think is a decent product. I'm more than happy to tell companies no. But I think these are pretty good, so that's why they're here. All right. Now, what was my jump button? Oh my God, I cannot remember. Was it this? Oh, this one. 16. So, do they get some extra springs and such? Guardian, no, they do not come with extra springs. They are the way they are, and depending on what you're coming from, if you're coming from other Thrustmasters, it's probably gonna feel pretty much the same. They're lighter than like a VKB. A VKB is going to be a much stiffer pull than these are. These are going to be a lot easier to pull. I guess the only way I can explain it. And they work differently. Go ahead and jump. And it's they're different in the way they handle, and I think it would come down to, you know, what do you like to do, and the more I use these, the more I'm getting better like in combat with them. Because I'll say one thing about these, the axis this way and this way are at least the way the curves are set up out of the box are very precise. So getting on target is pretty good. It's taken me some getting used to coming from VKB, but these are good. These are really good. I don't know if I can show how, like, I showed this in the last stream, how let's see, let me get over into mining mode. Do I have a mining mode button? Quite go to the breaker yard. Yeah, let me show y'all. So I'm at full throttle. Which is my throttle? There it is. So there's my speed limiter. My speed limiter is all the way up. And this is what really, I guess, impressed me the most with these so far, is the control I get at full throttle. See, on my left stick, I'm at full throttle and barely pulling down. I can land at full throttle. Other sticks, I would slam into the ground, or I'd really have to pull my speed limiter down to be able to come down that precise. So their out of the box curves are, for at least the way I fly, are very good. You get a lot of control, which I like, being able to be that precise. So I don't know how that works. It's witchcraft to me, but I can be very precise. Do all budget flight sticks use Hall effect sensors? I don't know. I don't know about that, buddy. Let's see. Let's get something. Let's get a keybind set up for mining mode. Like Virpil, I've never used Virpil or any of that. I have used Thrustmasters before. Just to give y'all my history of flight sticks, it was a Thrustmaster lap stick. What was that thing called? Thrustmaster T-Flight? I don't know if it had numbers on it, but it's T-Flight. It's basically for PlayStation. It's set in your lap. You had a stick, but then you had a throttle right here, and for your left hand, they were kind of connected like a giant controller. And I used that thing. God, I played with it for 4 years in Elite Dangerous, and I used it for like a year in Star Citizen, and then eventually upgraded to 2 sticks. And now I got these to try out, so I'm still getting used to them, but I mean, they're pretty good. Cheaper than those? I don't know. Right now, these, I got an Amazon link at the very top. These are $3.99 on Amazon. I don't know what VKs are going for. I have no idea. That's all over the place at the moment. T-Flight HOTUS, Red Marine, thanks. Yeah, T-Flight HOTUS. You're right. That's what it was. Thank you. But I really like stick and stick, and for like an out of the box, just plug and play. Like I didn't even I got the software to set these up, but to be honest, like I just plugged it in and started using them. I didn't really have to set up anything. Let me get my operator mode here. Set mining operator mode. This button. Okay, 19. 19 wasn't anything. So 19 is gonna be mining operator mode. We're gonna need. What are we gonna need? Mining has its own, right? Okay, mining, fire laser. That's gonna be trigger. Switch mining laser. So now that would mean toggle between. How about that one? That'll toggle between the vacuum one and this. You're not sure VKBs are importing right now? Yeah, it's a crazy time to try to buy flight sticks. These are on Amazon though, so I think these are probably gonna be easier to get at the moment for sure. I did when I got my VKBs. I did have to pay $100-something to have those shipped, and that was several years ago. But yeah, if y'all interested in these, and yep, just scroll to the top. The link's up there. It's also in the description. It's $3.99 for the set, or you can just get a single. Let's see. Now I need. Nope, I don't need missiles. We're doing salvage. Activate mining module. Oh, I don't have any mining mod. I don't know. Can you put mining modules on the golem? I don't know if I can or not. Activate mining module. What would I use to activate a mining module? I'd say I'd use this thing. Wait, let's put it here. Hang on. Put it 20. Put it 21. So then that would be mining module 1, mining module 2, 3. So those would be set there. Although I don't have the modules, so I don't know if you can put those on the golem. And scan? Do I need a scan mode? Let's see. Let's see what we got. So this will be go into mining mode. Okay, extraction mode, mining mode, or fracture mode. There it is. There's my little mining head. Guardian should have 2 spots, right? I don't know what you mean. What do you mean 2 spots? I probably got too far ahead in talking. Goat heel. What's happening? So I need, where is my ping? Ping, ping, ping. Man, I got everything set up properly in the PTU. I don't have it set up properly here. Let's see. Radar. Scanning. I think I want it to be this. Yes. Maybe not. Well, let's look back. You know, I had joysticks in years. This one's got you interested? Yeah, it's good, man. I'm a fan, and you can change the colors of this under your. I'm RGB dumb, but you can change these colors to like, you know, anything in the red, blue, green spectrum. Well, you know, all the colors. Purple, pink. All right, so why is my? That must not be the keybind for scanning. Vehicle scanning. Activate scanning. Oh no, that's not right. I need ping. Ping is its own thing, right? Retro gamer. I was trying to say retro grammar. Retro gamer 07s. Welcome in. Let's see. Ping. Is it under cockpits? Operator mode? No. It's not flight movement. Radar. It's radar. It's radar. Man, I tell you, I've been playing this game for a number of years now, and it is hard to keep up with what all the stuff is. Thank you, Hammer Berlin. Oh, what do we got here? Ada Kemenat. Atemakemenat. Alright, so let's see. So I get lined up with that. Well, now it's supposed to tell me something, isn't it? Man, look at the. I tell you what, man, the precision you get from this thing in full. Look, I'm at max. Usually I had to bring these down to really be precise. I love not having to move my throttle limiter and just be able to look at it ever so slightly. It's so sensitive. I like that. Maybe these are busted. Let me find some different rocks. You'll probably just be lurking since you're heading to bed. Just figured you'd drop in. Yeah, thanks, Retro Gamer. Appreciate you dropping in, man. Lurk away, buddy. Jaybird, you love when they change all the controls. Man, I still got some videos that are kind of outdated that I gotta fix. I had done a video for how to set your keybinds for remote turrets, and now it's kind of right, but they're in a completely different subsection of the menu. I really got to get back and do an updated video at some point. The rocks are often not scannable in this patch. Oh no. Oh wait, I think this one maybe. Obsidian. Okay, so we scanned it. It's 58% copper, half of it's garbage. Oh, I need a laser beam. I mean, not my laser beam. I need the power, I need to set a keybind for the laser beam power, the mining beam power. That is going to be same retro hangs with DG. Okay, I got you. Danger Moose Gaming. How do the sticks feel in the hand? They feel good. I mean, they are plastic, but I mean, they don't feel like cheap plastic, is what you would expect. I don't really have any complaints over the way they feel. You got this little, I don't know if, I think this is rubber. It's gotta be rubber. There's no way it's plastic. I think this is rubber, like a hard rubber here, kind of help your hand grip. But I tell you what's really impressive though is this base, man. This base is, this is a really good base. Somebody told me that it's like these buttons are like off of like DJ pads, I guess, like the doom 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 doom. But they feel good. I love the toggle switches. I like the toggle switches a lot. Yeah, I don't have any complaints about the way they feel. What was I doing in here? Oh, the power. Vehicle mining. Increase, decrease mining. So I'm going to use this thumb wheel they got. Oh, that's going to count as a button though, isn't it? Because that's not an axis. So I guess I need to do it this way. Let me delete that. Delete that. So increase will be scroll wheel up on my right thumb. And then I'm going to make decrease scroll down. Oh, that's a change view? Toggle vehicle view? Ah, okay. Vehicle view, vehicle view. I have no idea where that's at. Oh, it's the aim down sights. Okay, aim down sights. That is going to be aim down sights. That should be. Do they have software to create macros? There's definitely a software you can download. I don't know about creating macros. That's not my forte. I don't know anything about macros, but they do have their own software suite. So you can adjust it according to how you like it. Let's see. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Oh, I gotta take off the aim down sights. That should be in weapons. Or is it under... Oh, no, you know what? I think it was under... I think aim down sights, you know, for ship. I think it's under view. I think it was this one. Yep, it was that. Okay, so that should fix it. Okay, yep, there we go. All right. Yes, I am still using pedals. Am I hitting this thing? Okay, so there's that. Okay, I can use a thumb wheel. Oh, that's nice. I can scroll up the power. Okay, it does. Okay, so now I'm at 100. Although I don't think this rock... Let me know if I get quiet, guys. Sometimes my mic gets a limiter set on it and I go in and out, so just let me know if you can't hear me. With macros, do things like making a button throttle to set to 10%. I got you. Yeah, I don't know if you can do that with their in-game stuff. Or not in-game, I'm sorry. Their software suite they have. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, this is a big rock. This is going to take a second, isn't it? Oh, my coffee. Oh, put the coffee down. This is a tough rock. Well, I mean, oh, I guess also this isn't as strong as a prospector. This is going to be, at least I don't think it's as strong as a prospector. I feel like that's a thing CIG said. Okay, now we can start bringing the power down. Now I might have to change. I don't know if I can bring it down fast if I need to bring it down fast. I may have to change it to a different hat. We'll see. Oh, you do mining power management the right way with distance adjustments? Oh man, I have no idea, Jaybird. I don't know. I'm not a rock miner. Okay, so now I had a button set to swap over mining modes. Oh man, what was it? Was it this one? Traction mode, there we go. Oh, that's a nerd. No, not that one. I mean, it really don't matter. I'm just kind of I've never tested the sticks out for mining, so. Yes, Jaybird, this is the golem. An old golemer. What do we got here? That's copper. Yeah, we'll take copper. Oh, do I gotta break that? Oh, it's not purple. That one has to be broken again. And this is copper. Oh, I think I gotta break that one. Okay, so we'll go back in the fracture mode. And this will probably have to come down quickly. Yeah, that's flying up there. Bring it down, bring it up. It's too fast, too fast, too fast. So I may have to change the wheel. I mean, I can do power on and off, so that's not really a huge problem. Oh, there we go. That was fine. I think the mouse I can go. Is it much? Yeah, so the mouse will do big jumps for its wheel. This wheel doesn't quite do as big jumps as the mouse, so this one I guess will be finer movements. I wonder if I can do it on an axis though. Then if I had the modules, then these would swap between those, but I don't have any on here for that. But that's what I thought was really cool about these is how many buttons there is. Just all the. Ooh, we should try this for the mining laser maybe. Hey, you Wookie, how goes the Solar? You've got the single and you really like it, but it's taking time to set up. Yeah, I'm liking them. Like I said, I'm still getting used to them. I was on my other ones for years, so it definitely takes a minute to learn a new tool. I mean, I like them. I have not taken them off, so if that tells you anything, I have not switched back, so I have left these hooked up. I dare say that I might be better in combat with these than I was my VKBs. Because I used to have, because like I said, like this right here, the precision you get on this axis is really, really good. Or maybe it's just a curve of them set out of the box. I don't know, but like I can really stay on target when I'm pulling up on stuff. which I'm finding a lot of that quite a lot. Let's see. Copper. That's only a little bit inert. What was my space brake button? Okay, it is that. Yeah, Redna. So you got the so you got your stick pretty fast. You ordered that like last week, didn't you? Now, what kind of but you're running a different. You already had a throttle though, right? You're just using the one stick. Oh, Stein, sorry. Did you customize the key bindings completely, or are you setting or using a preset from somewhere? No. These are custom, so I didn't use any presets. They were preset from my old sticks, which all these buttons are different. So I did have to go through and rebind everything. I'm sure there's probably somewhere you can download presets. I know on Thrustmaster's website, they give a suggestion, a layout of what someone would want them set up for. I don't know if that's a downloadable file. I know it's definitely like a PDF image. It would tell you, you know, what they suggest to use them for, and they're pretty good suggestions. I've just been flying this way for years, so I'm kind of stuck in my ways about trying new keybinds. They have really flat curves, so that helps with the precision. I gotcha. Yeah, like I don't know anything about curves. I'm more of a kind of person that I just want to plug it in and use it. And these are very friendly for plugging in and just using them. Oh, we don't want a nerd. Okay, so we need to fracture this one. This has got some copper in it. No, I don't think anybody would be disappointed in them by any means. Oh, too much, too much, too much, too much. I am gonna try a... That's gonna explode. Sorry, Rock. I wasn't paying attention. Let me change. I want to try a different, because this does work for the power of that laser, but I want to try different ones. Let's see. So it's going to be vehicle mining. And will it count? Well, it's going to do that as a button, though. I don't think that's going to work the way I think it's going to work if it counts it as a button. What about this? Ooh, axis. There we go. That's what I wanted, axis. Okay, so now I got it on an axis. Let's see. Let me test this. Oh, that's fast. Oh, I see. So when you do it on an axis, it stays at a constant 50%, but then you pull down and you hold it. But if you let off, it snaps back to 50%. And if you want more, you push up. Oh, that's cool. Y'all probably already know this. I do mining. I don't know. I don't do mining. The sticks might be good, but Wookiee's trying to kill himself using a rock. Yeah, don't be surprised when I, take a piece of granite through the helmet. All right, so let's try this. So here we are. It's already set at 50%. All right. I mean, 50% is working pretty good. Now I'm going to try to throttle it down, so I'm pulling the stick down. This is much more intense doing it this way. I kind of like this. I like it on the stick. All right, that's the way to do it. I mean, this has really good sensitivity on this thumbstick. Being able to control it like this. That's pretty impressive. I don't know why it's so much more fun. I guess because I'm fine tuning it with my thumb, so it feels like I'm doing more than if I just roll a wheel. I don't know. It felt more engaging. Y'all might make a rock miner after me after all. Hey, well, if you download the drivers, you can set the thumb wheel as an axis. Oh, thank you, Retina. Okay, so Retina says you can set the thumb wheel as an axis downloading drivers. That's cool to know. Awesome. Okay. The buttons on the base are supposed to be able to have colors change and how bright they are and such. Yeah, they can definitely change colors. I'm not good with RGB. But yeah, you can change this ring and the buttons and this to whatever color your heart desires. It's time for you now. All right, Hammer Berlin, appreciate you stopping in. You have yourself a good evening. Oh, that's rough, Jaybird. Well, you have a good evening, man. I wish your wife the best, buddy. All right, let's see. Is this one ready to vacuum? Y'all have to bear with me while I get used to rock mining. It's definitely a relaxing way to play Star Citizen. Yeah, Jaybird. I'll be thinking about you, buddy. Yeah, these are super duper smooth. I mean, like I said, I'm never going to get over being able to be at. This might just be a me thing. I don't know. Being able to be at full throttle and kind of keep it there and not have to worry about resetting it because of the curve. It just set up so well. I mean, yep, no complaints on that. Mining is super chill. You've been enjoying geomining? That's cool, Danger Moose. Danger Moose Gaming. Man, that sounds dangerous, gaming with a moose. Yeah, I can definitely see why. I would definitely rather rock mine than salvage. I've done salvaging a good bit. I would definitely rather rock mine, I guess, because I feel like rock mining, you're getting to see more things. I guess I don't know. It's better for sightseeing in my experience. Ever seen a moose? You know, that's a good question. I don't think I have seen a moose. I've seen an elk. Elk are quite large. I know a moose is bigger than an elk. Well, I don't know. I think. I could be wrong. But I don't think there's anything's bigger than a moose in the deer family, is there? You're just glad throttles aren't sticky or hard to slide? Oh yeah, no, I mean these are super smooth. And this one is my engine power. A moose can dive 20 meters underwater. That's insane. I would have a heart attack if I was underneath the water, like snorkeling, and a goddamn moose comes swimming past me going down. I mean, I'll just die. I mean, what choice do I have? Recap, comfy? Are you asking if I'm comfy, or are you asking if the sticks are comfy? Oh wait, this one slid out of frame a bit. Let me slide that back over. Sorry about that, guys. I slid out of frame. Good fit? Yeah, they are. I'm 6'2". I don't know how big my hand is, but that's how big my hand is for a 6'2" size fella. And you don't have to snap these on here. They got these little snaps that I guess kind of fill up the space between the bottom of your hand, kind of give your hand a lift. And I still put them on there because I like what's the word I'm looking for? I like a tight fit on my hand grips. I feel like I'm snug in there. So I did put those on there to make it feel a little bit more snug. You're 6'2" as well? Awesome, Recap. And we're underrepresented in this game. We can't change our height. I did the math on it. Our operators are like 5'11". How come we can't have 6-foot people in the verse? I guess 5'11" is like the world average height, right? I would like to be my own height. That might be asking too much for that's putting more work on CIG to have custom heights. But I hope we get it. I hope we get custom heights. We be Titans. Everybody's just 7 foot tall. You got a 7 foot tall guy trying to fit inside of a Merlin. It just, his head's touching the glass. I mean, I guess you just take the cockpit roof off. You got helmets. You don't absolutely need a canopy. Just drive around in convertibles. But wouldn't that be something like you can make your person so tall, but then if you're in small fighters, you're at a disadvantage. So like you lose like some maneuverability because you're squished in there. Like there'd be trade-offs. That might be too much, but that'd be interesting. Boom, headshot. Oh yeah. They'd see my goofy butt walking around. I'd get headshot for sure. You didn't know they made them 6'2" in Georgia. Well, I'm not in Georgia, but yeah, I'm 6'2", and in my town, I don't know, average height. There's people shorter than me, in not my town, but there are definitely people taller than me. My high school, like our high school, our football team was mediocre, but like our girls volleyball team are like state champions for like the last 50 years because they're, you know, all like 6 foot tall. Maybe, some of the girls were 6 foot. Others were just really close to it. We have tall people. And short people. But yeah, I'd say like out of the guys, I was probably average height for my high school. Impossible. I can't crack that one. Yeah, I use pedals. Short people tie your shoes, Recap. Ain't nobody ever tied my shoes. I can tie my own shoes. I'm not that tall and decrepit. I can bend over. My mama's short. My mama is like 4'11". My mama's not even 5 foot tall. She's a tiny old lady. My dad is, well, I guess my dad is shorter than me now, but I think in his prime, he was about 6'3". All the growth hormones. I mean, what did I eat as a kid? I ate a lot of chicken nuggets from McDonald's. But talking about tying your shoes, man, I was a late bloomer on figuring out how to tie my shoes because I always had Velcro shoes. I either had Velcro shoes or I had cowboy boots, and it was embarrassing. It was pretty embarrassing how old I was. So I figured out how to tie shoes because I never had shoes with laces. All my shoes come from the flea market, and the shoes my mom always got me was either Velcro shoes or like cowboy boots. I think I was like in 3rd grade before I had shoes with laces. I was like, what are these? Why do my shoes have little ropes, mama? He's born in the 70s. So the growth hormones, I don't know, but that's when they started coming out with microwaves, though. Come down there and tie your shoes, but you won't report there's any Cylons coming. Oh, let's jump to the other side of where it's gonna be sunny. Let's see, where are we going? We're almost full though, aren't we? Are we full? Oh, we're pretty full. Let's go take this stuff to the. Let's go take it to market. Yeah, we're gonna go take our bounty to market. Ooh, I gotta close my. I gotta get out of mining mode. There we go. Eat a lot of corn. Corn fed. I feel like corn. I don't know why it's a thing. Why people associate corn with being tall. I don't know if there's any science behind that, but that is definitely a thing people say. Oh, that boy must be corn fed. Look at him. I don't know. I don't think you really get a lot of calories out of corn. I mean, beef, chicken, fish, you know, stuff with protein, that makes more sense. I don't think it really makes sense that corn could make you tall. Let's see. We gotta go. We can't go there. We gotta go over to Crew L1, don't we? And it's just as a reminder for anybody that's popped in here, this is a sponsored stream by Thrustmaster. They supply me these lovely Soul R2 sticks that you can get on the Amazon for $3.99. Probably a couple days shipping depending on where you're at. If y'all are interested in it, I'll post another link. There you go. You think it's just to grow quickly how corn grows? That makes sense. That makes sense. You're probably right. I never thought about it that way, but that makes sense. Well, that's not the right button. There we go. Feed corn to fatten out hogs and cattle. That's where it comes from. Yeah, but then you're not corn fed. Or you're saying... I see. Hey, I've never heard corn-fed being used in a saying that you're overweight. It's always that, you know, you're a tall, strapping young man who can hurl hay bales like Clark Kent. don't know if y'all ever watched Smallville. Smallville was like one of my favorite shows. Let's see. Get us a landing spot. I feel like I have a button for landing, don't I? Okay, it's over here. I don't. Recap's really banking on that height. But no, it would be cool to have different heights and sizes and builds. Your job is to say storms are brewing. So they just got you out there stuck in a tree somewhere with some binoculars. Actually, that kind of sounds like maybe you should do a Firewatch job recap. That'd be a cool thing to do. I think, well, I say that with no experience doing it. Maybe I would hate it, but I feel like working a Firewatch tower for a summer could be fun. It might be absolutely awful, but on the surface, it seems fun. Sort of. I think there was a girl who did a YouTube channel about that. She worked in a fire lookout tower. Did I say firehouse tower? A fire lookout tower for a forest somewhere, and she would do videos about her today activities. That'd be cool. All right, let's see. We're gonna go. Wait, now do I gotta take these bags off? I've never done mining before. Do I have to take the bags off, or does it automatically count it like it used to? Grizzly, what do I use for strafe up and down? For strafe up and down, I use my left stick. So up is up, down is down, or I guess forward, back, depending on how you view it. And left and right. So this is my strafe stick. I know a lot of good pilots think that's probably crazy, but that's how I do it. And then this is pitch. This is yaw and roll, which I know everybody tells me that's not how you fly a spaceship, but man, I'm doing the best I can. That's the only way I can do it. That's the way I flew with Elite Dangerous for years, so that's just, I'm too old to do it any other way. Your left stick is all strafes too? Awesome. Yeah, I'm not the kind of person that'll say this is the right or wrong way to have your flight set up. I say just set it up for whatever feels comfortable and makes sense to you. If it feels good, do it. If it feels comfortable, like I've tried to do it different ways. Like I've tried to do it where this is roll, but man, it breaks my brain. I can't do it. Ponder. Hey, yeah, there's no way I'd use the spaceway for the right hand. Too much flight simming in my life. I hear you, man. History would argue that's how real spaceships are flown. Ask NASA. It's how you fly a plane. I'm not messing up my brain. I'm doing something by doing something different in space. Wife is a lefty, and there are 2 units.
A moving glass has been found. Report
You're saying like you're a right-handed person, so you would take the right stick and you would give your wife the left stick. Yeah, I mean they're definitely right and left. Then the switch on the and you can swap these. So like where this thumb is, these come with pieces to swap them to the other side. And on the base of, you can't see it, but on the base of each stick is a toggle switch that says left and right. How heavy is the base? I don't know. It's beefy, you know. It feels good. Like it doesn't feel too heavy, but it doesn't feel cheap. Like it feels good. Like it feels substantial. I don't know what weight I'd place it at. Are they separated? What do you mean recap? Or what separated? The sticks? Or do you mean the stick and the base? I guess this is where I go. I guess this is where I turn out. Yeah, like it feels pretty substantial without the handle. I mean, I mean, there's not much going on in the grip, right? So it's fairly light. I do like the way it goes on. Like it's got this. I don't know if y'all can see it really, but it screws on. Like you snap it on, then you screw it on here, and that holds it in. So it's really simple and quick to get set up. Okay, so Retina's saying recap, the sticks are seen as separate controls unless using a target. That may answer your question better than me. Yeah. Yeah, right, recap. They are separate. They have their own USB. They plug in separately. Yes. They don't have like a connector like others might have. Yep, so each has its own USB-C port. That's right here. And that goes into your regular USB deal. And then that plugs in one, and then same for the other one. And the cables are pretty long. I mean, this cable's, I don't know how long it is. I mean, because I have my sticks on a sliding rail, and the cables are long enough to, depending on your setup, I mean, mine's going to be more spread out than most people, I think. But I got the cable temporarily. It kind of just runs from here, up my desk, behind the monitor, up, over to the top of the computer. Right, Retina, yeah. Trait Golem. Set up work order. Oh, I don't know which one of these to pick. I think I've heard people say Pharaon. Get quote? Sure, why not? Yeah. Do a thing. I don't know if it took everything. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, they're yep, they're separated, and then when you go into the software, it'll tell you like left and right. And they're separated in there as well. Dinks is the best value. Ah, yeah. Well, I hit Pharaon. Yeah, I'm happy with them. They got for anybody that wasn't here last time, the trigger is dual stage, and then you have I don't know what you call it, so I'm gonna call it the wrong thing. But the front trigger above that, which you can pull and push, and this is a joystick. This is four-way hat, button, scroll wheel, and then one of y'all just told me that this can be set up as an axis. And then you have throttle, click switches, which I love these. Man, I love these. This is probably this is my second favorite part. My first favorite part is how well the curves are set up for this way and this way. My second part is I love these switches because these over here is what I use for power management, and it's really satisfying to have a physical button that you can click up and down and see the power management go up and down. And there's enough that you could use them for all the systems. I hope they all come online, because you know how we have coolers, but we don't have a, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we have a key bindable setting for coolers currently. I think we can only do like the same thing we always can do: shields, weapons, and engines. Yeah, I mean, you know, don't get me wrong, $3.99, that's a lot of money to anybody I know. But if you play Star Citizen a while, and if you're serious about playing Star Citizen, you'll want a decent set of flight sticks. Well, I shouldn't say if you're serious about Star Citizen. If you want to get the most immersion out of Star Citizen, there's plenty of serious players who play mouse and keyboard. And they just prefer that, which is fine. But if you want immersion, which is what I like, the immersion aspect out of it, like I know I can have better aim if I use my mouse instead of a stick, but I enjoy using the stick more, even though, you know, if you use a mouse, you're probably going to be more accurate. I like to pretend I'm in a spaceship. I want to get my money's worth. All the space sim out of my space sim I can squeeze out of it. But yeah, investment like anything else. I think it's good. I think if you're looking for sticks, it's a good way to go. And you can't just get one. You don't have to get the dual setup. They're also good for ED, MS, X-planes, and others. I might try it out on Elite Dangerous if I get time. Yeah, that's the, and it's not the sticks, but that's the hard part is binding them, especially in Star Citizen. I mean, y'all know how many bindings we have. I don't know of a better way to do it. I don't know if there's a way it could be. I mean, I guess there's not a way to simplify it. Then you really wouldn't want it simple. It's just one of those things you got to take the time to do.
Your vehicle has been destroyed.
Get the curve. And that's true. That's true, Grizzly. I mean, these are pretty good. All right, Go Hill. Thanks for hanging out. You have a good evening. Binding citizen, for real. I'm sure somebody's counted, but there's gotta be over 100 keybinds, right? There has to be. It's gotta be over 100. It's gotta be. You might not have 100 equipped in Star Citizen, but it's gotta have over 100 keybinds. I might count those one day. You read somewhere there's 500 total. God, that sounds right. 500. 500 keybinds. Golly. Let's see. Where's my engines? Where's my engines? Yeah, see there, I got my engines on this one, so that I can bump power to them. I like that a lot. I like having physical buttons. Yeah, I can pull my shield down. Oh, that one's my look around toggle. So I got two different setups for this and PTU, and I don't know why. I don't know. Count all joystick, mouse, and keyboard possibilities. You double it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Bind citizen. Let's see, where are we at? Okay. But yeah, I mean, I think they're very accurate for flying around. I don't think anybody's gonna hate the flight experience out of it. All right, do we got any space rocks? 13 kilometers. That might be bigger. That might be too big. Let's see, which one is... There we go. We'll mine a rock in space and see how that goes. Actually, I don't even think that's a rock. I think that's part of a ship. Oh yeah, that's ship pieces. Arc L4 was decent for rocks when planetary rocks were broken? Okay. Oh, there's something. A Q-type. I don't know if that's good or not, but there it went. Does Q mean Quantanium rock? Alright, let's see. So now I need to get into mining mode, which was that button. %100 inert. I'm just gonna blow it up then. Power! I'll blow it up to take it off the radar. Or maybe it won't let me. Alright, you live today, Boulder. Just read on the RSI site there's over 600. Wow. 600 keybinds. I don't feel as bad about myself for not being able to remember them all. And they change. That's the other thing. I mean, and for good purpose. I mean, I'm not against them changing it, you know, because there's definitely been some under some categories that did not make sense. But it does take a while. You know what they need? Maybe somebody's made one, but I feel like an app or a website where you could type in what you're looking for, and it would tell you where that keybind is. Like okay, where is, you know, look behind keybind, and then you would type in look behind, and it would tell you what category it's under, and maybe like how far down the list it is. Okay, so this has got some stuff in it. Oh, I'm sure, Retina, I'm sure there is somebody, probably several somebodies who do have all that keybind. There's got to be. There's too many smart people playing this game, and they got it. Whoa, too much. They got it figured out. I am not one of them. I tell you what, I like this. Oh my God. Oh, I'm alive. I'm alive. I like this laser throttle on my thumbstick. I don't know why that's so fun, but it is. Laser face. Now just pull down a bit. Pull down a bit more. This is surprisingly accurate. Oh, I'm drifting too close there. I wouldn't have thought I'd been able to have that much control with a thumbstick like this for the laser power. I guess because I've only ever used the mouse and it's kind of been all over the place. Oh, but that's interesting though. I can only get it down to 20%. So that is something to think about. I can only pull it down to 20. But I mean, I could turn it off at that point there. But it didn't matter for that. I was still able to break the rock. The scroll wheels on the stick is awesome. Had you not already picked up a pair of VKBs, you would have definitely gotten these, or consider these. Sarcastic, what do you use for throttle? I see you're up and down. So for moving forward and backwards, I have pedals. But for the throttle is this, so or this would be my throttle limiter rather. So this is my throttle limiter. See, so I'm pressed down at full throttle now. Then I guess showing in reverse might make more sense. So yeah, throttle limiter. And then the right side is the, what do they call it? It's basically the power to your engines. It's not called that. It's called acceleration limiter, unless they renamed it. But I think it used to be acceleration limiter. And you can see it right there on the thrust wheel, or I guess I call it thrust now. Same thing, engine power. I use it for that. Although, like I said, these curves are set up in a way that I haven't had to use these. Because usually I would use these for making soft landings. I would constantly be using moving my thrust limiter and throttle limiter to kind of get it to a nice balance. Which I guess I would still use them for, because you know I do machinima stuff. If I needed a ship to hover and actually look like it's hovering where it's got some wobble to it, that's when I use the thrust limiter would be for that. So it's not getting a lot of power, so I have to up strafe, so that way it gives me wobble. Are they racing pedals or flight? No, they're flight pedals. Yeah, I use flight pedals. That one is ready to be vacuumed up. Yeah, so like forward, backwards, or that's pedals. Whoops. Whoopsies. Hephaestonite. Dan Huffman, Scooter sent him. We're glad to have you, man. Oh, this one isn't vacuum. Oh, do I gotta break this one? Oh, too much. Too much. Do less. Do less. Don't explode. I'm not sure why I have a torque imbalance. Maybe it's from when one of those rocks exploded earlier. Well, I'll look at another one while that one cools down. What is this? Hephaestonite and titanium. And usually twist over here, I guess I need to set that camera, but usually that is going to be how I look around the ship, is twist. Vehicle view. There we go. That should do it. Yeah, and this is what I would use to do 360s, is twist. So whenever y'all see my videos and I do 360s around the ship, that's how I'm doing it, is on a twist. Because you get nice, smooth camera pans. Well, circles. Golem gets torque imbalance really easy in your experience without overcharging. Ah. Yeah. Whoops. I just bonked it. All right, guys. Well, I am going to probably call it right there. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me and seeing how this does for mining. I think it does really good. I'm not a professional Star Citizen miner, but I think you'd be happy with all the button options you get on these. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Again, if y'all are interested in these, they're on Amazon. I'll put the link back in there if y'all are curious about them. Yeah, check them out. And as always, I appreciate y'all hanging out, and y'all have a good evening. See ya.